Okay.
What are we talking about today?
Oh wow, you're just jumping right into it, huh?
Well, I mean, you have some ideas or something, right?
Yeah. I figured that we would talk about what we were talking about earlier in the kitchen about Fortnite and about how I'm a very casual player.
Yeah.
So like, you being like, sorry, in advance. This is gonna be distracting. I can't ever look at this.
Yeah, just don't look at it.
I mean, you want to look into the lens, but
look into my eyes.
I'm watching Reasons Why Skaters Dislike Scooter Kids right now. That's what's open on my.
Wait, so which topic are we talking about? We're talking about Fortnite?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Fortnite. I figured we'd talk about like video games in general, but
so last night, to my surprise,
tell us what happened.
I was just playing Fortnite. I was streaming, and you got on, and you were in my lobby waiting for me, which is a shock because Tristan hasn't played Fortnite in
months.
Probably 3 weeks. I would say, maybe a month.
Maybe I think
it's been a long time because, and I was pleasantly surprised because you don't like Fortnite.
No.
And why do you not like Fortnite?
I don't know. It's just like the appeal to me isn't there anymore. Like whenever we were playing, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we were like messing around and no one was taking it too seriously. Like because none of us were really good yet, and so like for it to just like blow up and everybody got really good, I was just like, oh, this isn't a casual game anymore.
So like as the skill level increased, like obviously you weren't putting the time into it, so it just got like
that. Yeah, that was a big
boring / frustrating.
That was
you just die off the rip and it's not any fun.
That was exactly the thing.
Feel you.
Is like I wasn't gonna sink a bunch of time into Fortnite.
Yeah.
Because I've already sunk. This will be perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Because I've already like sunk time into other games.
Yeah. That
like if I was going like basically you just move around the map and hope you don't die. League is that you move around the map and you don't die.
And Fortnite is unique in the sense of being a battle royale where it's very risk reward because if you're playing squads and you die off the rip, well now you're sitting there for 15 minutes waiting, and that's what kills kills it. Whereas if you're playing solos, you die. Okay, well you're in the next game in 2 minutes.
And I mean that even happened to us last night.
Yeah.
And who was it? One of the guys sat there for us for
the whole game.
Yeah, and I mean we ended up winning.
It sucks, but hey, don't die. Right? Yeah. Hit your shots, kid.
We won, but it was like it sucked for him.
Yeah. Well, so the new patch came out last night.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Happy birthday, Fortnite fans.
Yeah. So I read over I was up late last night, and I was actually awake when the patch dropped, and I watched Hamlin's play it for a little bit, and there is actually quite a bit of gameplay changes. So not so much, physical changes like to the map or anything like that, but more gameplay changes. And a couple things. Obviously, the new thing is the P90, or what are they calling it? The compact SMG or something like that.
Yeah, compact SMG.
It's busted. It's broken. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen anybody play it this morning. Not. It's ridiculous. And there's a lot of frustration out there right now because of the changes they made. Essentially what Fortnite is going to is they are degressing into a state where the skill gap is closing.
Yeah.
Because building is not becoming a necessity anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about this, how the best players in the game, the top streamers, the pros, they became pros because they mastered building.
Yeah.
And that is slowly not becoming as much of a necessity in the sense that they're coming up with these weapons and they're buffing these weapons. They're commonly now known as spam weapons, where you can spam builds and make it almost impossible for somebody to build on top of you.
Yeah.
And what I think Fortnite, I'm surprised when a couple days ago on the news when they said they were releasing this compact SMG, I was pretty surprised because the last 2 new guns they've released have been SMGs. So this is the third.
Wait.
Yeah. So they changed the submachine gun.
Yeah.
They got rid of the
okay.
tax. They vaulted the tax sub, and they introduced a new sub.
Yeah, the Tommy
and then
gun,
they
the
introduced
drum man.
no, a totally different, like a regular sub machine gun. Then they introduced the Tommy gun, and now they've introduced the compact or the P90. So the last 3 guns introduced into the game have been SMGs, which is surprising to me.
They take the same ammo as the minigun, right? Light ammo?
Yeah, minigun's light ammo. The Tommy's actually medium
Oh, really?
ammo, but it's still technically an SMG. It's not an AR.
Oh, okay. Because of the short range.
Yeah, and then obviously the
High fire
P90 is light ammo, and the regular sub is light ammo. So I don't know. I think Epic has a couple problems on their hands, and it's going to be really interesting to see where this goes, because I know that you don't really watch the summer skirmish stuff,
No.
the Friday Fortnite. Well, that's different. That's Keemstar, but so basically, Epic came out at the beginning of the year and said we're going to give out $100 million in prize money, or however much it is. And this summer they're doing, I think is it 8 million? I might be wrong. I think it's 8 million over the course of the summer. So every week it's like $500,000.
Yeah.
For these tournaments. First week, what happened is they had duos, and they said, okay, if you win the game, like Victory Royale, that's how you win.
Yeah.
So what happened? Everybody camps.
Yeah.
Nobody fights.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's building and sitting in boxes and 1x1s. It was horrible. The servers were laggy. And they released basically a post saying why were the servers being so laggy. And it was essentially because the servers don't usually have 40 people in a circle this big. They have 5 people. Mm-hmm. Now they have 40 with builds, and they just couldn't handle it.
Yeah. And
so second week, they did kill. Well, they did a point system, which I personally liked a lot.
Yeah.
Where every kill is 1 point, and then a win is 5 points. And if you get a 20 bomb, it's an extra 10 points. And this was nice in the sense that it really incentivized kills, so it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Everybody was flying around trying to get kills.
Jumping in
you got to see,
everybody
exactly.
was building.
The problem is they were public matches. They weren't custom private matches.
Yeah.
So you had pros playing against everyday scrubs. Yeah. And what's the difference between watching the summer skirmish and watching them stream regularly? It was the same thing.
Yeah. There wasn't...
The content was the exact same. There was no level of competitiveness added for it being a tournament.
It was just like, who can do the best
it was
in
like,
a public match.
It was like going and watching a basketball game where all the players just shoot around.
Yeah. There was no, like, tact to it.
There was no,
It was just
they weren't
all,
playing
like,
5-on-5 where they're trying to score and no, they were just shooting we went to the gym to watch them shoot baskets.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And that is not the answer either. So week 3, we're going to see how they do it. And I've explained this, and you've heard this spiel. But the problem is Fortnite is a battle royale game.
Yeah.
League of Legends is not. Call of Duty is not. CSGO is not. Those are team games.
Yeah.
Those are 5v5 games, 4v4 games.
Right.
There is an objective built into the game.
Right.
League of Legends, destroy the Nexus. How you get to that point is different every game.
Yeah.
CSGO, eliminate the opponents, or arm the bomb.
Yeah,
Rainbow
that's
Six,
like
capture the hostage. There's an objective. What's the objective for Fortnite originally?
To be the last man standing?
To survive.
Yeah.
How can you make that into an esport where teams are pitted against each other? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, they threw enough money into it to almost have an answer.
Yeah, well, we're gonna, and this is a $1 billion company now.
Yeah.
So I think they're
gonna
find some answers, and there have been lots of different ideas.
You forget,
but
Epic Games didn't start off with this.
No, they have other games.
Gears is where they've been. They've been in the competitive scene. Epic Games is Gears of War. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's like they've been in the competitive gaming scene, so they know what they're.
I didn't know they were good.
They're trying to do. They know what they're trying to get to, but they haven't got to that point. I think you went on kind of a tangent, which I think was very informative. But the thing that I wanted to talk to you about was, you said it. You said there's like a skill gap that is diminishing.
It's closing. Yeah.
And that part is what I like. Is because you said, I mean, don't get me wrong, like whenever people were like building, and it's like amazing to watch Myth just build all this stuff, and like, I mean, anybody can do it now, but like whenever it was first starting.
Yeah.
But now, you said something to me.
Godfather of building.
You said something to me in the kitchen. You said, to win the game, you don't have to build anymore. Like,
you gotta build a little.
You gotta build a little,
but not much.
Like, you can have my level of building, and you can win. And we saw that the other night when we were playing.
Yeah.
I popped off like 2 times. Like, I got 2 or 3 solid kills, just like whipping around a corner and just shotgunning a dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, I see why this game is fun.
Yeah.
But you said that you hate these spam weapons because it takes the skill out of it. But I think that I think that there should be multiple ways to get to the end. Because the meta that was Fortnite was, if you were good at building, you won.
Yeah.
But what came to my mind is they have to balance this.
Yeah.
They need to balance it.
I see that.
It needs to be a balancing act between, can you be the best builder or can you be the best gunner?
And I understand that. And I would say they're tailoring more to the average gamer.
Yeah.
In a sense, I guess your point, you're saying it used to be there was one doorway to win the game.
Yeah.
And that was building.
It was like,
they're
be a good
opening
builder
a new
or
doorway.
die. Yeah.
They're opening a new doorway in the sense that if you have some good equipment, you can win the game.
Yeah.
Without building.
I think
through a new doorway.
I think the reason why everybody got pissed off though is because this other doorway is so easy to walk through.
Yeah.
There is no, like, you don't have to take the time to be good at shooting the gun because you've been playing FPS shooters. If you're playing this game, you've been playing like shooters for a while, like in the form of COD or anything else, you know? So like, to be a good in gunfights doesn't take as much skill as like learning Builder Pro and like, I mean,
not to take away from like accuracy in people who can shoot, because take Nick Merckx for example. He's never been a great builder.
Yeah.
But he has probably the best AR shot in the game.
Yeah.
Whereas he's not going to miss a shot.
Yeah.
And he's very successful with it. So there's always kind of been that doorway, but I think Epic is just...
They just kicked it right open.
They're barging it wide open.
That game could skid.
You can grab a Tommy gun, a P90, and a minigun, and some rockets, and you can win the game.
Something that I noticed last night while we were playing is they took the like pump switching out.
Yeah, no more double shotguns.
They added a thing. It's like a reticle.
Yeah,
that like fills
it's
before
a delay.
it'll let you.
Yeah, so if you have a shotgun and you switch to another shotgun, you get the little 1 second delay.
Okay, see,
they basically took 2 shotguns out of the game. You can't double pump. You can't. That happens to whenever you go pump tack as well.
Yeah, it happens.
You just can't have shotguns back to back anymore.
So they did that a couple. What if you put like something, a buffer in between? You double tap it.
I'm not sure actually. I think there's still a delay. I think it's just basically from the time you shoot the shotgun shot, you can't shoot another weapon. Well, you can't shoot another shotgun for that 1 second. So whether
it probably takes a second
if it's next
to get back over
or whatever, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
yeah, I think that this change is good, and you're kind of.
We'll see. I think right now on the day of release, it's a little too OP.
Yeah.
I think there's some tweaks. I was watching, I think it was Tifu who said, just reduce the damage a little bit, and that'll help.
Yeah.
And so a couple of the big things in the patch notes, and we just go through this. Let's see. Battle Royale. So, birthday event, happy 1 year, Epic. Fortnite is
it's
1 year old.
Wow.
Today, I believe. Playgrounds comes back tomorrow. That's a whole nother tangent about custom games.
Yeah.
And is Fortnite going to end up being Halo 3 or not? I would be fine with it.
Yeah, honestly.
I think it would be so fun.
If they had like a file sharing system.
Would that make you want to play Fortnite if you could jump in with us and we could go play
Duck Hunt with like 20 people?
Or, obstacle courses and racetracks and like a community sharing, just like Halo 3. I think it would be cool.
I think
Is that where
touches
Epic
another-
wants to go with the game? I don't know.
I think that touches a whole nother audience, and that might be like a good strategy for them. But as far as like, would I jump back in? Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. This game is fun in spurts for me, but the fact that like you and definitely like other like I mean obviously the big streamers, they sit down and they play for 6 hours, blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's just so hit or miss for me because I'm not good. That's what it comes down to, is that it's so hit or miss for me because I haven't put any actual effort.
I mean, that's me with League though. I play one game of League and I'm just ready to
You're tilted.
delete it.
Yeah, and I don't get tilted from playing Fortnite. I get upset because I want to have fun with everybody, and whenever we start losing and we just drop tilted and we immediately die, like it sucks because it's like what are we gonna? I mean, yeah, we can jump back into another game, but it's like now we have to wait and like I don't know.
So I'm gonna go through some other things.
They
changed Slurp Juice, buffed it. They now grant 75 health of whatever you need. So if you have no health, it'll give you 75 health. If you have no shields, it'll give you 75 shields.
Will it split it evenly?
If you have like 75 health, it'll give you 25 health and 50 shield.
Okay, so it does your health first though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's just 75 of whatever
Flat.
you need.
Okay.
They changed...
Is it over time still?
Yeah, it's faster though.
Okay.
They changed supply drops. Basically,
they added 100.
They buffed them. They got rid of they got rid of hand cannon, dual pistols, and the silence pistol from supply drops.
Okay.
So wasn't that the worst feeling in the world when you open a supply drop and you got a hand cannon, you got a deagle, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna pick this up. It sucked. So they basically made it to where, okay, you're gonna get an AR now, you're gonna get an RPG, you're gonna get a P90 or a combat shotgun.
They're like a certain level, right?
Yeah,
like, of
people
rarity.
would see supply drops and they wouldn't even go get them.
Sorry.
Now you're gonna want to go get that supply drop. Oh, let's see. So a lot of material changes.
They added like 3 weapons and more ammo to chest drops now. That's what I've seen. Chests now spawn 3 weapons and more ammo and consumables than normal. Oh, this is in Playground.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
in the wrong.
Playgrounds.
I'm in the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think so. So they did. They changed some materials.
Where's the patch notes for like games?
Just scroll down to weapons and items.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, and then I'm down on gameplay.
Okay.
Down.
Yeah.
So they basically nerfed materials. They took the starting health of wood from 100 to 80. So, like, when you place a wooden wall, it had 100 health.
Yeah.
Now it has 80. It goes up. Stone from 90 to 80. Wood, max health from 200 to 150.
Yeah.
And then metal got buffed, actually.
Good.
Metal got buffed up to 500 max health from 400.
Why would you even build metal?
But it takes a little longer to build metal now. So... The other thing that kind of coincides with the material changes is the pickaxe change.
I don't even know.
So they made it to where if you use your pickaxe on an opponent or ally structure, like a built structure. So this isn't farming like trees. This is buildings that have already been built.
It used to not
the
give you
base
any material.
hit. Let me check. The base hit for the pickaxe is now 75.
What was it?
It was
10 for attacking players.
Yeah. Well, I think it was 25 for buildings and then 50 like on a critical, like if you hit it in the circle. Now it's 75 base, 150 critical. So
they buffed
so let's do some quick NA maths real quick.
Okay.
The max health of a wood structure is now 150.
Yeah.
A pickaxe does 75 base damage. How many hits does it take to take down a wood wall?
So 2 hits.
2 hits with your pickaxe on an enemy wooden wall and it's gone.
That sucks.
So you know the new meta. Oh, you're building up on top of me? You're a pro builder? You drop down 5 swings of a pickaxe, they're dead.
Wow.
That's it. And so this is encapsulating the whole nobody's going to be building anymore. It's insane. You can take they tried it on metal. You can take a metal I mean, a 150 critical hit. So metal has a max health of 500. Let's do some quick maths. Your first hit's not going to be a crit. It's going to be 75.
Yeah.
The rest of your hit's going to be 150.
Yeah.
It takes 4 hits.
4 hits.
Or 5 if you miss a crit. So 4 to 5 hits on a metal structure.
Yeah.
And it's gone. So I don't know. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. They did some other changes where people were building pyramids and they were head glitching them.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore. If your body is basically in the middle of a build, the build turns yellow. It like glows yellow. So if you see a build that's glowing yellow, then somebody's like glitching and you can just shoot it and kill them. Because people were basically building pyramids on top of it, and then you could still see, and you could actually shoot if you positioned yourself right. So they basically got that out of the game. They got turbo farming out of the game. Turbo farming, whereas if you're on PC and even on controller, where you pickaxe and then crouched and did an emote and then you would double pickaxe, they got rid of that. So you can't turbo farm anymore. That was just a little glitch that was kind of exploited to farm faster.
Yeah.
A lot of bugs and stuff. But yeah, I think the main change. The other big thing is the storm is faster.
Yeah, I saw that.
In almost every aspect now.
Yeah.
So instead of 150 seconds for the second storm, it's 120, and then just the shrink time went from
90
to actually got buffed. So I guess they added that. So the second storm isn't as fast now. Remember, the second storm was always the fastest in the sense that, hey, you better get there. Now you have 2 minutes instead of a minute and a half for that second zone. But the rest of the zones go faster. So from 120 to 90, 90 to 60, 60 to 45, 60 to 30, 45 to 30.
A moving circle, the safe zone 6?
Yeah, they added the moving circles about a week and a half ago.
What does that mean?
The last patch. So whenever you get to safe zone 6, I guess now, what's going to happen is, so here's the zone, right? Here's the zone. The new zone is now going to be over here somewhere. It's going to be outside of the original zone.
Oh,
and instead of the circle encapsulating like this, it's going to shift like this.
Okay, I like that.
So it causes players to move.
Also at bottlenecks.
Yeah,
it makes people
exactly. So what I've gotten to the zone, the moving zone, and I have found the easiest way to win is whatever side you know it's going to transform to, get there first because it's quick. So if you're already close to the new zone, run in there, build you up a little one by one, and then everybody's going to be running, and you just shoot them. Because they can't build. They can't stop because it's so fast.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can sit here and go through the patch notes
I think
all
that's
day,
it, pretty much.
We got like 15 or 25 minutes here before I got to go. I got to go back to work.
You're good.
But let's talk about the shit, or how they're gonna do this, this pro play. Do you think that they're gonna make it to where you can do are they gonna set up lobbies for professional players is what I'm asking. Are they gonna set up dedicated servers for 50 pros that are invited to these summer skirmishes, and they just, if you have like a certain gamer tag, or maybe it's just like a big
they have
lobby
that in the sense where there are custom lobbies. You have to have the password.
Yeah.
So they have that.
Okay, so
that's
why don't they use that in these summer skirmishes?
They did. It's a custom lobby, but it's still on the same server. But it's a custom lobby. But it's
okay. So everybody's in the lobby, right?
Yeah.
You drop at 100 people.
Yeah.
There's 50 pros, 50 normal.
No.
No, it's like everybody drops into their own individual game. Maybe you'll have some of the pros in it, but 75% of the 100 people are going to be normal people, and maybe you have
Are you asking how they're doing it?
Yeah, I'm asking. You get into this lobby. What happens after that? Why don't they just all drop in the same map?
Week one, that's what they did.
Everybody camped, right?
Yeah, week one, they took the 100 people.
Yeah,
and they put them in the same game.
That's what I'm talking about.
So there were no pubs, no regulars. It was 100 people, 100 pros in the same game. and it was a nightmare.
Yeah, because everybody camped. But
yeah, because the incentive was to win the game. So week 2, there were no custom lobbies. It was, okay, you're in the tournament, Ninja.
Yeah.
Or I don't even think Ninja. No, yeah, Ninja was in it. Ninja. Let's just take Ninja.
Sure.
He was in the tournament. But the format was play 10 solo matches and calculate your total. So he was playing with all... I mean, there's a chance that maybe there was another professional.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I think where it needs to go is... You like week 1, you put all the pros in one lobby.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But you, instead of having to win, you take the scoring from week 2 and you put it into the
That's
week
what
1.
I was trying to get at.
Yeah. I think right now that's the best solution, because now you have a lobby of 100 professionals all trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
Not trying to camp.
Yeah.
And I think
ups the ante.
I think that's you're exactly right. I think that is where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Because now, one, I'm watching 100 professionals, but I'm not watching them camp.
Yeah.
I'm watching them go at each other.
Yeah, you're watching Ninja do the bounce pad all the way over to somebody and impulse them into him and do the shotgun thing that he...
People who won the game weren't necessarily the best at the game.
No,
they got a little lucky.
Yeah. And then
whether that's
week
Storm
2,
or builds or anything. Week 2...
Where were we?
So week 1, you had all pros.
No, keep on going.
Week 2, you had pubs. So you're right. I think the mix is you take all the pros, put them in a lobby, but you use the scoring format of week 2 where it incentivizes kills.
Yeah.
On top of incentivizing winning the game.
Yeah.
Because I think that is where you will see your best content. Because now you have professionals. Now you have the fights you want to see.
Yeah.
You want to see Ninja fight Myth.
So
you want to see Nick Merckx fight, Courage or whoever. You want to see your favorite Hamlins fight. You want to see your Ninja. You want to see those guys go at each other.
The guy that you have.
You don't want them. You don't want to see them build a box in camp
or just pub stomp like they've been doing on their stream,
like what you see every single day.
Yeah.
You want to see these guys go at each other.
So,
and I don't know why that would be so hard to do, because if you incentivize kills, you'll have more people in those smaller circles than a normal pubs lobby, but you won't have 40 people again.
No.
You'll have 15.
So, I don't know. Do you think that week 1 was like them trying to set it up and they were like, maybe this will work, and then week 2 was like, okay, well, we have this other idea, and then week 3 they're going to be like, okay, we're going to take those two ideas.
They came out and said at the beginning, at the beginning of Summer Skirmish, they said the format will change week to week.
Yeah. And
that was smart of them, because they're basically warning everybody, look, this is new for us too.
I think
we're all trying to figure this out together. Yeah. That was smart of them.
I think what they might be doing is they might be just testing the waters with a bunch of different styles and seeing which ones click the best. And then whenever they get like into the pro circuits, like a legitimate like pro circuit, like, wow, this is events that you go to, they sell out stadiums, like you got your
and I think
5-on-5
I think having different formats, or let's call it different game modes, is fine, because let's say Fortnite competitive play, let's say one game it's the high score, it's the kills, and it's the whatever. Let's say another game, it's a different format. Now you can shake up different formats. You can add a little bit of variable to the game in the sense that, okay, this next game, it's a different objective. Kind of like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You might play Search and Destroy, or you might play Domination.
See,
you might play Sabotage or something like that.
The only problem that I think is going to arise with Fortnite and its professional circuit is if you start selling out stadiums and you have teams, the game is supposed to be played with 100 people. So you have teams of 4. We want probably teams of 5 or more. So do you just have rows set up
you're
people?
Saying 25
and
teams.
Then the big screens all around you, and like the one in the middle like they do at the LCS, and it's just like a bunch of different cuts? Or is it going to be like the stadiums and they're sectioned off, and it's like, if you're a TSM fan, come sit here, but then it's like, well, how many seats do they have?
That's another problem, and that goes back to the basic concept of how do you make a 100-player BR game esport ready, is what they're calling it. Esport ready. Because League of Legends, you have 10 people.
Yeah.
Max.
Max.
That's it. Every game, you have 10 people.
COD.
Fortnite, you're right.
CS:GO.
You have 100. Are you going to take 100 pro players every single game?
And just...
Or are you going to say, okay, well, we're going to do 5 teams of 20. Or we're going to do 5 teams of 4.
Okay, well, now you have a special map because the normal one is too big.
Exactly. So, this is Fortnite turned 1 year old today, and it's almost as if it's just beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
because they have...
It really is.
Competitive play is still out there. I remember Hamlin's. Hamlin's is a personal favorite of mine. I'm sure a lot of you guys like Hamlin's.
You a fanboy.
I remember when he first joined TSM, everybody was, when are y'all going to start doing competitive? When are y'all going to start doing competitive?
I mean, they have like
and his answer
teams.
was, it's probably going to be a while. Because these problems have been foreseen for a long time. It's just now that they're trying to tackle them. They had a year of success. They had a year of a lot of profit. And now the call for competitive esport-ready Fortnite is in such demand that they can't ignore it anymore. And they're trying.
Man. We talked about something last night while you were streaming. We talked about how it might be cool if they implemented objectives, like where they sectioned off tilted towers, and then there were like in certain buildings there were bombs, and like one person had the bomb, and then you could plant it, and like like some oddball type.
I think TSM
stuff.
Myth had that idea originally. And I think his idea was domination. I was more of a search and destroy player. That's why I say that. But I can see that though, right? You're in a lobby and the map is Salty Springs. And it's just Salty Springs. There's an invisible barrier around Salty Springs. And you're going to play domination. But you have the same mechanics as regular.
Okay.
But the only thing you'd have to the only thing you'd have to add is respawns.
Yeah.
So how does that all work out?
Also,
I don't know. And is that the direction they want to go? Probably not. At what point
does that just become COD?
Yeah, exactly.
And like,
that's
does everybody spawn with unlimited resources?
I don't think they will do that because
Are there gun
now
loadouts?
you're just a different looking COD.
Yeah.
Granted, a much better looking COD. I like the way Fortnite looks better, but you're just becoming COD, and you're not a battle royale anymore.
Yeah.
But if that's what it takes to become an esport, will they do it? If that's the only viable solution,
no, I don't think they should.
Knows?
I don't think they should, because like at that point you're not the game that you said that you were anymore. You know.
Let's ask the people. So, in the comments, would you play Fortnite if they became more like Call of Duty in the sense that you had domination or search and destroy or team deathmatch, if you could play both separately? So you could play the battle royale mode, or you can play the kind of smaller like 5-on-5, 10-on-10 modes. Would you play? And do you think that's a good idea? Because there are so many ideas out there. I want to hear what everybody has to say, because these are just ideas that I've heard or I've come up with, but there's people out there who have so many ideas that nobody's heard yet.
Yeah.
So there's so many directions they can go, and I think that's why it's tough in the Epic office right now.
Yeah.
Because who knows which way they're gonna go.
I don't know, man. I think that they're doing a good job. I appreciate Fortnite. I watch Myth on YouTube. Your Hamlin's. I'm Myth, but I stopped watching him pretty recently because it's just kind of I don't know. You could argue with any game that it's just kind of it's the same thing, but like to me, Fortnite is RNGesus until the second circle, or even later than that, maybe even the third circle. And like I can understand the appeal because like it's like Minecraft. I don't know, you probably weren't ever in this scene, but when I was like big into Minecraft, whenever I wanted to play Minecraft all the time.
You played Minecraft like I played Fortnite.
Yeah. You know, they already had this idea, this battle royale thing.
Yeah.
They had like the Hunger Games.
Yeah, that was
thing.
the OG.
Yeah. That was the OG for us. It's not the OG, I don't think.
Well, you could say H1Z1.
Yeah.
For battle royale.
I don't know. But like Minecraft did that, you know? And like I recreated maps on the Xbox and we played that and it wasn't as fun.
It was still fun.
I mean, we had like a good time just because we were friends and we were all hanging out. But like, they did it on the PC already. Yeah. And then there was like, it's kind of like well, I guess there was more Respawn, but no, I mean like on Minecraft they did this. You couldn't mine on some of the later versions of them, so you couldn't gather resources. But on the earlier ones, it was like you get randomly put somewhere and you have to mine and gather your resources, and it's like you can mine down to the bottom and try to get diamonds. They still do it. There used to be like a community called the Minecrack, and it has like Ethos Lab, Vintage Beef, Pause on Pause, Doc M77, just like all these guys that played BOO, Good, like that played a lot of Minecraft, and they would get together and they do it still. It's called Ultra Hardcore, and it's like you get one life,
really,
and you get put into teams, and then there's this big map, and everybody gets spawned, and you have to gather resources, and like you can go to like the end and the nether, and you can get all these different items, and then you try to meet up, and I mean the map like shrinks.
Yeah.
But I mean they've been doing this for a while, and I used to watch it as like a kid, and I mean, at what point does Fortnite just become Minecraft with guns? You know? It's like I think there's a lot more skill in it, granted.
Yeah, and I mean you're talking about, you know,
these are generational games. Like Minecraft is like big still, but like if you get on the Minecraft Twitch, it's like older dudes playing who used to play it in their teens and now are like early late 20s, and like we're in it for the long haul. Like whenever Minecraft was like doing all of its updating.
You have to look at the genesis of both of those games, in the sense that what was the original point of Minecraft? Because it was just Hunger Games.
Just
it was
build and survive.
Creative.
Yeah.
It was, here's your world, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That was the original concept of Minecraft. And so I think that's where the games differ, is Minecraft can be turned into
a game because
it's
malleable
a creative game.
Yeah.
Whereas Fortnite, that's what the game was. That's what the game will be.
Well, Save the World? Fortnite started off
as
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Stay alive for as long as you can and build.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you have a point there. Definitely.
But then they were like, well, H1Z1
but Save the World and BR, I believe, came out at the same time. I don't think there was Save the World and then they introduced BR.
I don't think so. I
think they both came out.
I think Fortnite started as Save the World. That's why it still says beta in the top right.
Maybe so.
I'm
probably wrong, actually. It probably was Save the World first.
Yeah, I remember seeing the first Fortnite like trailer, and it's like the one where they're in the burger shack or something. There's like they're in like a restaurant, and there's like a little kid and his mom, and then these four guys. One dude has like a katana, and like they're like beating zombies out of the way. And I remember seeing it and being like, oh, it's like it's just like H1Z or DayZ. Do you remember DayZ?
Yeah, or like
it was like there were zombies around, but you could also kill other people, but you like would team up, and the map was massive. And it's like that.
What's the other game? The other zombie killing game? There's like the fourth one just came out. I don't remember what it was.
Left 4 Dead?
Yeah. Is it Left 4 Dead?
I mean, it's not like a BR game.
It's like a zombie game. I think it's Left 4 Dead, actually. I'm not sure.
The fourth one? They only have 2.
No, it's a different game. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
I don't know. Well, the battery is about to die on my camera.
Okay.
I have to go to work.
Anything else?
We need a name for this, because I want to do this more.
Oh, it's probably just, I don't know.
TEZOL and the A Train.
No, just something like
Leisure Time with the Mayor.
I don't know. Just Fortnite patch 5.10 reaction video.
I'll never put anything like that on my YouTube
What?
channel.
You want views or not? You gotta.
I'm not clickbaiting.
You gotta clickbait.
No, we're gonna do this by word of mouth.
Okay, but is this not a Fortnite patch 5.10 reaction video? / competitive conversation?
No, we're having a conversation. Because, like, I want to do more. I mean, that could
Okay,
be a
just
title.
call it Let's Talk About Fortnite.
No, we need something for our duo.
Let's just call it Let's Talk.
Well,
Let's Talk.
I mean,
Fortnite edition, and then we can talk about whatever.
Hold on.
We're gonna call it Let's Talk.
I think that is coined by Rooster Teeth.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, they better have good lawyers. I can't find this game. Bro, there's a game called The Council?
Maybe not.
Are you serious? Because that's what I want to call my community.
The Council?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The mayor's son, you know? Welcome to the council.
Yeah.
But there's a game called The Council. I'm going to get sued. What is this?
Probably. No, we need I don't know. We'll come up with the name. But yeah, right now this was the patch 5.10.
5.10.
5.10 Fortnite first birthday.
Or 5.10.
We were talking in the kitchen, you know, and I was like...
It's actually probably 5.1.
Yeah.
5.1, not 5.10.
Whatever.
5.1.
But we were talking in the kitchen, and I was like, you know, we got to record this. I want to talk about other stuff, though, with you, too, you know?
Yeah, bro.
I just listened to a podcast about Stephen...
Hawking.
Soderer?
Yeah, he's a movie director.
Yeah. Ocean's 11,
director.
Ocean's 12. He did the one with only the iPhones.
Steven Soderbergh?
Soderbergh, yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah. How many movies have you seen by him?
Probably more than I think.
Yeah, definitely more than you think.
My girlfriend was a film major, and she talks about him. So.
Yeah, she probably loves him, right?
Yeah, she knows all about him.
I want to watch
Soderbergh.
Logan.
Soderbergh.
It's
Soderbergh.
Logan Lucky.
Bro, it's so good.
Have you already seen it?
Yes.
I want to watch it.
It's so good. You need to watch it. Logan Lucky is so
Okay,
good.
well then we need something else to talk about then. Or another video.
We'll watch it.
I'll
watch it with you.
Yeah.
I'll rewatch it with you.
And then I don't know. There are other things that I want to talk about with you. But you and I are very big movie guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ocean's 8.
We enjoy movies. Yeah, I wanted to see this movie. You know, he did this Logan Lucky without going through like the big US distributors,
really?
Like Sony and all that. Yeah, he sold the rights to this movie to foreign distributors, and then with that money made the movie, and then with a company called Bleecker Street, he did all the marketing for it, and he was trying to make a film circumventing the establishment, because I don't know if you know this, he is done making theatrical releases of movies. Yeah. Like he hates it. He thinks that like Hollywood is too cliche now. This is off topic, but you know, it's whatever. It's
this could maybe transition into the next topic.
Yeah, but yeah, he like did it all on his own, and it did not work for him. He didn't make back very much money, but
that's the monopolized Hollywood for you.
I mean, that's just life.
What was the movie? I saw the movie you wanted to see like last week. The new one just came out about the guy who does telemarketing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. How can I help you? Or
what is it? I saw it.
Was it good?
It was. It was weird.
Yeah.
Which was expected.
Yeah. Like
Shell and I were very.
He like drops in on the sex scene.
We're very picky, as in we always read the reviews before we go see a movie, and if it doesn't have good reviews, we won't go see it. But it was good. It was weird, but it was good. It made you think a little bit. It was very political.
Yeah,
as well.
they were like, "Oh, use your white people voice," and I was like,
I mean,
yeah,
kind of true.
it's definitely true. All right.
What's the? Okay, this is gonna trigger me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna end it. Thank you for watching. If you did, you can leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Andrew doesn't have a YouTube channel, but you can. I'll link his Twitch somewhere.
Twitch.tv/mayors_son.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitch at TEZOL with an underscore. I have all that stuff on the end card, but it's whatever. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Do you got your Instagram set up? You don't want people following that shit?
No, not I don't really do Instagram. I have Twitter though.
Yeah, we're on Twitter. I don't have very many followers, so that's how you'll know it's me.
Sorry to bother you.
Yes, that's the movie. Follow me on Snapchat. I post stuff there occasionally. I'm trying to be more active in my social media. It's not really working. Good. It's not really working. No, it's not. That's so bad. It's so bad.
No, it's good for marketing.
For marketing, yes. For my psyche, no, I hate. That's what we'll talk about next week.
Okay, we'll talk about social media.
Yeah, we'll talk about the effects of social media and how much I hate it.
I'm down for that.
Because I honestly hate it.
Because we're different in that sense too.
Oh yeah, I dislike social media so much. I mean, I guess I like YouTube.
Yeah, you watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, and I mean Twitch, but as far as like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I deleted all that stuff. I hate it. I hate it.
I don't think you like being about yourself.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm not very. I mean, I'm
basically
narcissistic.
I'm narcissistic. Okay.
I'm narcissistic. I don't think that has negative connotation. If you have a Twitter,
you are narcissistic.
I don't think that's negative connotation. But yeah, follow us, subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, share on all of your social media if you liked this talk. Word of mouth is the easiest way to get noticed. Definitely. Yeah. So if you're friends of ours.
Comment about Fortnite.
Let's talk. Yeah.
Read comments.
And then maybe on the next episode we'll go through your comments and we'll pick stuff out.
We'll do like a 5-minute recap and then we'll go into the next subject.
So next subject might talk about social media, might talk about a movie or something.
Let's talk about social media.
Okay. All right. This has been us.
Peace.
We'll see you.
Late.